it's Jasmine. Welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I am going to prepare for my first vending event. So my friend Tracy actually started her first nonprofit organization where she helps out homeless with pets and abandoned pets. So I'm going to put her information here if you would like to check it out. But I am going to be a vendor at this event. We're actually going to be doing it at my house, which I am so nervous about, but I'm so excited about. So we do have a pretty decent sized front yard, and she has been using different places to do her events, and I told her she's more than welcome to have it here at my house. So we are going to be having about 10 to 15 or 10 to 13 vendors here, and to give the other vendors more space in the front, because some booths are bigger than others, and I'm a little scared that there's not going to be enough space or they're going to be too crammed. So in order to give them the most space possible, I'm just going to be selling out like through my window that I have right here, which is pretty excited which I'm pretty excited about, because I have thought about this idea for a while now about just having my little shop, you know, through my window. So I am going to do that for this one. She has had a couple events so far, and you know, I've gone, I've seen, I've supported, I've shopped around, and I have gotten ideas on, you know, how to set up my booth. But since I am selling from my window, I do have to come up with some ideas on how I'm going to do this, because you know, people are going to be outside. I'm going to be in here and pulling out separate drawers on what they want to look at, as well as have things out here. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have quite a few things I need to do. I need to make my barcode sheet for, like, if they want to check out, you know, the places that I sell, as well as like easy to pay methods like Cash App, Zelle, you know, things like that. So I do have some things I need to print, and I have a lot of things I need to organize, wipe down, and price. So I do have here on the side of my office room, I have like packaging stuff, pricing stickers. Here I also have more packaging stuff, like, you know, stickers. On this side I have I have things I need to sell, I need to organize. I do have space to organize a couple more things. And then right behind me I have the majority of the stuff. I do sell makeup at a discounted price, clothes, shoes, accessories, accessories for your planners, stationery. I have a lot of things like that. So we're gonna go through, wipe everything down, take dust off of anything that might have dust, go ahead and price everything, and make the signs. And we have a lot of things to do. Today is Sunday and the sale is on Saturday, so we have a lot of things to do inside this room as well as outside the house. We need to clean the outside of this room, where the window is going to be at, figure out how I'm going to do decorations out there. My mom is also going to have a little vending stand on the outside as well, and then my husband needs to mow the lawn. We need to clean up any trash that's in the front, move patio furniture, any of that stuff. So we don't have much time left. Let's go ahead and get started. So I made a list of everything that needs to be done. So this is my vendor prep list. First thing is I need to clean and wipe down everything. Then I need to price everything. Then I need to make a ways to pay barcode sheet, as well as how to get to other websites and stuff that I sell on. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, well, I think we're gonna clean outside first, and then I'll be able to do that inside. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so we're 2 days away from the sale. I know that I had started this video like on Sunday, I believe. It was Father's Day when I had started this video, and we spent all of that day just cleaning the front yard. We had cleaned up the grass, mowed the lawn, cleaned up like the whole driveway, and we did so much that day. And so I've been doing little by little each day. Right now I am packaging orders, and like I said, we're 2 days away from the sale. So I'm pricing stuff now. And then my daughter is also here.
Hi! I'm also gonna be selling. And I'm gonna be selling bows and toys. And I'm gonna show you what I have done right now.
Yeah, so I'm packaging orders, and then Gianna is getting her stuff ready. And then I did get more clothes and stuff stocked up here. I think I showed you guys on Sunday how it wasn't stocked, so I finally moved some stuff here, put it here, and then I got Gianna some stuff ready too.
Yeah.
So.
This is what I had so far, and I still have other ones, but they're slime. I'm also selling slime, but they're toys, so I gotta be making a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, also, I got this. I will post a picture of what this is supposed to be here, and I'm really excited. It did cost me $6, and sorry, my finger hurt. It costed me $6, and I actually found this little stand that costs like $70 for when I do like outdoor vending stuff, because I don't want to take like a whole entire booth. I'd rather just have like a little space. So I'll post that here too.
And I also made these slimes. They're like slime. And I'm also doing a toy store.
Yeah. So she's going to have her own little table with some toys.
And I'm also going to buy stuff, actually. Because last time when I went to the thing, it's our first time having an event here. It's our first time. But there was like a lady that was selling a bunch of squishies. So then after that, so when I make the money, I'm going to buy some squishies.
Yeah, that's what Gianna's going to use her money on. To buy some squishies. I will put you guys on the tripod now.
Yeah.
And I thought that was my phone vibrating, but I'm literally holding my phone. Yeah.
I'm also going to put these back.
Okay. Alright, doing business stuff here. I did want to show you guys about my window. I don't think I showed it to you guys in the video for the window that I'm selling out of. But I had posted this picture onto AI. And I had asked it to make me some selling ideas, because I had no idea what to do. And it gave me these two options. So I like this option better. So this is more of what I'm going for. So I have a couple signs to make and things I need to print out. And the more I think about it, the more I have to do. So let's go ahead and get these done. everyone. So it has been about 2 weeks since the sale here at the house. You guys just saw pictures and videos. Shout out to my mom for taking those pictures and videos. I was just having fun that day, made a couple sales here and there, but just trying to enjoy the moment. And I'm very grateful that my mom captured the memory of all these sales and like the vendors and just everyone that came. And so I just wanted to touch a little bit on how that day was, and I want to give a special shout out to Tracy. And Tracy is such an inspiring person, and I tell her all the time I'm just very inspired by her, because when she has a plan, she doesn't just sit on the plan. Like, she really comes up with it, executes her plan, and it's just very, very inspiring to see. And I wanted to give her nonprofit a bit of a shout out too. It is TNT Crossroads, and she helps homeless people with pets and abandoned animals. She has a huge heart for animals, and yeah, she wants to help homeless by providing a place for their pets to stay while they go out and get job interviews and go out and try to get their lives together while their pets are being taken care of and provided for them. So I think that that's just, something really good that she really has a passion for. So I'm happy to be a part of it. And although I might not be able to attend all her events, I want to try to come to the most that we can, and really put her nonprofit out there on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, wherever we can, here on YouTube. And as the nonprofit grows, if you guys would like to donate to her, she she'll give me all the information, and I'll be able to post it on here and everywhere. And let's get her nonprofit to where it needs to be. So for that day, the sale was pretty good. 7 vendors came, which was good. There was more that signed up, but they didn't show up, or things came up last minute, so they didn't show. But it was okay, because we fit perfectly with the people that came. I sold from my window, which you can kind of see in some pictures. I did make a couple sales. I don't have the exact numbers with me right now. I have them in my office. I did document it and write it down, and I do plan on putting all that in my scrapbook. And so yeah, I sold there, and then my mom and Gianna's and Tracy's stand were outside my window. And then we had a couple food vendors and people that made 3D prints, lemonade stands. A lot of people I noticed were very faith-based. It was nice to see people praying over their stand and their sales before we started, and other people selling keychains with crosses. And I spoke to this woman that had pens with faith stuff on it, and she was telling me about how she loves to represent our Lord and Savior. So that was really good. I had followed people on Instagram, got business cards, and it was just a really good turnout. Now, for the next one, I am actually not as I wasn't stressed out, but I was a little bit nervous on how the turnout was going to be, because it was going to be our first sale. But now I'm not as nervous. Now I know where to put my sale signs. Sorry, I feel like someone's gonna come from that side. I know where to put my sale signs to get more traction. I know a little bit more on how to promote. We're still learning and growing, but like I said, I'm just really happy to be part of her growing this, and just seeing it from the ground up, and how she used to speak about it before she even did anything about it. And like I said, it's really inspiring. So yeah, honestly, I enjoyed having the sale here, and I can't wait to do more and share with you guys how it turned out. For the next one, I will be showing you guys more of how I set up and how I'm running my shop. And there's a couple things I want to buy to decorate my window a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was inspiring to you. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks, and we already have so many plans for her next coming up events, and I will bring you guys along with the journey as well. This is all Tracy, all her ideas, all her. It's her executing, everything, the events and everything, and we're just happy to be a part of it. So thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.